welcome to Sneaky Stories, home of short stories you can sneak into your day. Get ready to go on an adventure with some of the Sneaky Universe characters. Today we have a story from the Axolotl Lake series. I'm your storyteller, Pauline, and I can't wait to share today's story with you. Let the adventure begin. Remember, there aren't any pictures, so you'll need to imagine them. You can imagine the pictures any way you like.
The Mystery Island. Serena and Carlos, two axolotls with bright shiny feathery gills, lived by a lake. They had many neighbours, including colourful fish, croaking frogs, quacking ducks, and the wise old turtle named Cato. This particular morning, the mist clung stubbornly to the lake, but eventually, when the sun was high enough and the mist had cleared, Serena noticed a new island had appeared in the centre of the lake. She nudged her best friend Carlos, the more cautious axolotl. "Come on, Carlos," she explained, her gills swishing with excitement. "Let's see what this new island holds." Carlos hesitated. "Perhaps we should wait for the others. Exploring alone can be dangerous." Serena, however, had already started making her way to the island, her powerful tail propelling her through the water. With a sigh, Carlos followed. The closer they got, the stranger the island became. Lush purple plants with bioluminescent flowers swayed in the gentle breeze, and the air shimmered with a faint glow. As they reached the shore, a voice startled them. "Greetings, young travellers. Welcome to Lumos." A creature unlike any that they'd seen before emerged from behind a shimmering waterfall. It resembled a goldfish, but with long flowing fins and eyes that sparkled like stardust. "Who are you?" whispered Carlos, hiding behind Serena. "I am Lumina," the creature replied, "the island guide." Lumina gestured towards the vibrant island that pulsed faintly in the twilight. "This place," she explained, "is a sanctuary, a refuge for creatures of light, hidden from the lurking shadows that creep across the vast lake. But the island is slowly falling into the shadows, and we are waiting for the heroes of the prophecy who will restore the light source." Intrigued, the two axolotls exchanged curious glances. Serena leaned forward, her gills twitching with excitement. "Prophecy?" she inquired. "Perhaps we should hear more about this prophecy, Lumina," Carlos said. Lumina smiled knowingly. "Ah, yes, the prophecy," she continued, her voice dropping to a hushed whisper. "It speaks of a time when the island's light would begin to dwindle, its magic fading. But fear not," she added quickly, sensing their growing unease, for the prophecy also foretold of the arrival of two special axolotls. Serena's chest puffed with pride. "Two axolotls?" she echoed, a hint of hope blossoming in her voice. Lumina dipped her head. "One axolotl imbued with bravery and strength, the other with wisdom and keen vision," she explained. "Together they would be able to reignite the island's luminescence." Carlos furrowed his brow. "That sounds like a daunting task," he murmured. Lumina chuckled. "Indeed," she agreed, "but surely with such courage and wisdom combined, you two are destined to fulfill this prophecy." She turned her luminous gaze towards them, her eyes twinkling. "Are you, brave Serena, and wise Carlos, the heroes spoken of in the prophecy?" Yes, that's us. We'll help you, Lumina. Just tell us what needs doing," exclaimed Serena. Carlos, ever the planner, asked, "Yes, please, could you tell us more about the prophecy?" Lumina smiled. "A wise decision, Carlos. The prophecy speaks of two axolotls who together will bravely pass through several obstacles and wisely solve the riddles of the island guardians to get to the magical source of the island's light and restore it." She led them towards the island caves. "You'll need to start from here." They swam through hidden caves adorned with luminescent fungi that cast an eerie glow in the water. Timid glowworms peeked out from behind ferns, their tiny lights like blinking stars. Serena, captivated by their beauty, gently coaxed a few out of hiding. They hovered around her, their bioluminescence casting a soft white light on her face. Carlos, ever cautious, watched them with fascination. The glowworms arranged themselves in formation, an arrow pointing the way forward for the axolotls. Their journey took them to a crystal-clear stream, trickling over smooth, moss-covered stones. Suddenly, a gruff voice boomed, "Halt! This is Snappy's territory. No trespassers allowed." A grumpy-looking snapping seahorse, algae clinging to his back, emerged from behind the rock, his beady eyes glaring at them. Serena tried reasoning with him. "We mean no harm, Snappy. We're here to help restore the island's light." The snapping seahorse scoffed. "Light? Don't make me laugh, little axolotls. It's my moss you're after, isn't it? The secret ingredient for my legendary night vision stew." Carlos chimed in. "Actually, we only need to pass through." This seemed to immediately soften Snappy's gruff exterior. "Very well. I shall let you pass if you can solve the following puzzle." Snappy retreated to his rock and returned to them holding 4 shapes: a pentagon, a square, a triangle, and a hexagon. "You must put these shapes in the correct order, and then you can pass." "I think this is a task for you, Carlos. It seems to need wisdom," said Serena. "Okay, let's see. These are 4 different shapes, each one with a different number of sides. So I think we need to order them from least number of sides to most." Carlos put the shapes down carefully in a straight line. First the triangle, then the square, followed by the pentagon, and finally the hexagon. "We are ready, Snappy. Have we correctly solved the puzzle?" "You are indeed wise, Axolotl Carlos. You have correctly solved the puzzle. You and Serena may pass and continue on your quest." Their next obstacle awaited them further upstream, where the crystal-clear stream narrowed into churning rapids. Here resided the elusive river sprites, mischievous creatures who controlled the flow of water that nourished the island's heart crystal. The rapids roared with a deafening power, the water churning, becoming frothy and white. Serena was eager to plunge in. "Let's go, Carlos. We can swim through it." But Carlos, with his keen eye for detail, spotted a series of smooth moss-coloured rocks jutting out from the current, forming a precarious path across the rapids. "Wait, Serena, look there. We can use those rocks to navigate across." Serena agreed. Their teamwork was put to the test as they navigated the slippery rocks, the rushing water threatening to sweep them away at any moment. Serena, with her powerful tail and fearless spirit, led the way, anchoring herself to the rocks, while Carlos, nimble and quick, scurried across the slippery paths, his keen eyesight guiding them through the most treacherous parts. Finally, they reached the other side. As they emerged from the rapids, a chorus of tinkling laughter filled the air. Tiny, shimmering figures no bigger than fireflies materialized around them. Their translucent bodies danced as their delicate wings fluttered playfully. These were the river sprites. "Greetings, brave axolotls," chirped the lead sprite, her voice like a tinkling of a tiny bell. "Lumina has spoken of your quest, but to reach the source of life-giving water, you must first answer this riddle. I have scales, but I'm not a fish. I breathe air, but with a watery wish. With buzzing wings, I dance on the breeze, but spend most of my life beneath leafy trees. My larvae feed on the lake's small fry, while adults sip nectar that butterflies supply. What am I? A creature both land and water bound, whose presence signals a healthy ecosystem all around." Carlos huddled with Serena, whispering his deductions based on the clues hidden within the riddle. Working together, they pieced together the answer. "It's a dragonfly," Carlos stated, impressing the river sprites with their combined knowledge and teamwork. "Very well," the lead spirit conceded. "You have proven yourselves worthy. Follow us." The river sprites darted upstream, leading Serena and Carlos on a mesmerizing underwater ballet through the hidden tunnels and vibrant coral reefs. Finally they arrived at a breathtaking hidden cave, where the source of life-giving water pulsed, a crystal-clear spring emanating weakly from the center that formed the island's core. There was something blocking the flow of the water. They combined their unique abilities, Serena's strength and bravery, to dislodge the boulder blocking the hidden spring, and Carlos' keen eyesight and wisdom to decipher ancient symbols to restore the flow of a magical luminescent water source. As the water cascaded over the crystal, it pulsed back to life, bathing the island in a vibrant glow.
If you would like a free Sneaky Universe coloring and activity book, visit www.sneakyuniverse.com/Sneaky Stories Podcast. Sneaky Stories is a Sneaky Universe production. Written, hosted and edited by Pauline Malcoon. The music is by Trailer Works. If you would like more stories, visit www.sneakyuniverse.com.